Oh, hello there! Generic B here once again with another Minecraft video. Here's what I love so much about Minecraft. You make something and you post a video and you say, this is the best, most efficient sugarcane farm in the world. And then, like a couple hours later, someone will post and go, actually, if you do this, it makes it even more efficient. And I'm like, damn it! But in a way, it's really awesome. I'm so glad the collaboration on this is amazing. So let me give you a little rundown. If you saw my first video, which I'll link it in the description, even though it's pointless now because this is so much better. I did a bunch of tests. Here, I'll go over to this guy. I did a bunch of tests where I was doing the widths of stuff, and I was doing it, input of a button versus a plate versus a bud switch. And we want a bud switch, but we want the pistons to extend for a longer time, kind of like a pressure plate, kind of like that, right? So then the concept was, let's hook up a bud switch to a RS NOR latch with a delayed reset. If you don't understand that, don't worry, I'm going to explain it in a second. So I did that, and then this guy, real awesome subscriber of mine who posts a lot and has a lot of good comments. His name is Brady Haha PSN. Actually, I think that might be pronounced Brady Haha PSN. That's how I read it anyway. He said, yo man, you need to totally move the water source up one, and then that way all the little things, I don't know why that little guy's over there, he's like, that way all the little things that get stuck will get caught on the edge of the stream and then they'll fall down. And I was like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. Now in order to do that, I tried just raising it and then planting stuff, but the water keeps pushing the sugarcane down as I'm planting. So the way you have to do it is you have to place water streams on the outside, then plant your sugarcane, and then you can place the water source, and everything's copacetic at that point. So he suggested that, and then Mr. Wootsy, another cool dude, who has an awesome channel, and you should totally check it out. I'll post a link. He said, yeah, dude, Akatera, which is yet another cool guy, which I'll post his as well, because it's all about together to the top. T-T-T-T. Anywho, so Mr. Wootsy was like, hey, you should check out Akatera's video, because Akatera has this setup just like this, and it's 100% efficient. Well, it is and it isn't. So I did this, and I hooked it up to a bud switch, and it wasn't 100%, because the bud switch still was doing the piston too quick. You'll notice with Akatera's design, it was before the bud switch became really popular, so his was just on a button, and the button has a long enough pulse that that this worked just fine. But we have a bud switch now, so we want to hook it up. Then yet another Minecrafter who has a really, really awesome channel that you should check out, and I will post it in the description. MC Crawl. He's a redstone genius, man, I tell you what. He's doing a lot of awesome work with elevators, piston elevators going up and down and selecting different floors. If you haven't seen that, you really need to check it out. It's mind-blowing stuff. But he said, hey, alright, I'm going to take my idea of the bud switch going into an RS NOR latch, and I'm going to actually stick it right back here. That piston is the piston of the bud switch. So when this thing grows full-blown, it triggers that, which will then trigger these pistons. So let's see this behind the scenes. Now, MC Crawl did this, and I haven't done too much different with it, except his piston. Let's see, where's a good place to see it? Oh, I'll go put one right here. Yeah. So in his design, his piston was facing this way, and the redstone torch was right there, and then he had it going off, and his RS NOR latch was over to the side. I rotated it 90 degrees, mainly because right there where the redstone torch was, sometimes I was getting little sugar canes getting stuck in that block. So I rotated it. I'm not gonna do a full-blown tutorial on how to build this. I'll show you how to build this bud switch, and I'll show you how to build this RS NOR latch. But I'm gonna kind of maybe walk around a little bit. So here's how it goes down. This piston, once the sugar cane gets next to it, updates, it pushes that block, which then this redstone torch will power that block. This part up here is just the rest of the bud switch, which is pretty standard, but it also powers this over here, which then goes down. Here's a torch which powers that. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Which then will power that. So this is my inverter, because I need the default signal to be off going into the RS NOR latch. So that goes in. This is a very simple, very compact RS NOR latch. Just kind of show it to you. It goes in. Forget those repeaters over there for just a second. Redstone torch, repeater on 0, redstone dust, nothing up top, and a redstone torch there. So this is kind of like the output, and this is the input. Now, what MC Crawl did was he did a series of repeaters with a block on the corner that all of these are set on maximum. So when the bud switch updates, it goes through, it sets, it turns this RS NOR latch on, which will then power those pistons to make them go in and harvest the sugar cane, right? And then while this is locked in the extended position, or the on position, there's also a signal here that goes through. It's delayed, and once it goes into this block right here, that is the that's the reset. Music. So then that will reset this, which then will allow the pistons to retract. So that's it in a nutshell. And then of course they go, the signal splits, and they go up each of the piston racks. Akatera had a much more complicated redstone setup. This by far is much cleaner, because one piston here will power not only this top one but also the one below it, if the redstone torch is on the side like that. So there's the signal comes in, it triggers the redstone there. There's redstone all across the top, and so all of those will go in. So let's see this sucker in action. If I hit the magic grow, and yeah, and you can see there's actually one got stuck in there. That's a rare thing. I hit grow. Hello. Grow one more time. I've run this thing many, many, many times, and the fact that there's one sitting there is a complete anomaly. This thing is as damn close to 100% as you can get. So yeah, I think that this is, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the perfect sugarcane farm as it stands right now. Again, special thanks to Brady, PSN, for giving me the idea of the water, for Mr. Wootsy for showing me Akatera's video, Akatera for having the video, and for MC Crawl for showing me the cool way of implementing the bud switch with the RS NOR latch. If you have any questions, oh, before I end this, another thing that's really important, put a ceiling on this and a wall in the back. That helps, you know, from the sugarcane flailing everywhere. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, like me, subscribe to me, and yeah, I'm almost at 500. I have a really cool idea coming for 500, but I need it to happen before Tuesday, because something happens on Wednesday, which I'll talk about in another video. So that's it. Generic B, I'm out. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.